I will demonstrate how to use a sanitary hive top feeder. It is standard procedure with all in-hive top feeders to level the hive first. If you want, you can use one of these levels you can purchase at a local hardware store. Level 2 sides, then you're good to go. Next, make sure you have the feed holes on top. The bees drink through these holes. Then insert the fill tube connected to a funnel into the feeder, then pour in your feed. This process takes less than a minute. Remove the fill tube, fold over the tab, and you're good to go. To finish, place an empty half high or full super on the hive to provide room for the feeder. Then put on your lid and you're good to go on to the next hive. I found this feeder so convenient to use through the years that I've made a special spacer just for that purpose. Now I'll explain some of the advantages of the sanitary hive top feeder. First of all, it's an in-hive feeder, which is always the best because the feed is kept warm with the heat from the hive. With external feeders, such as an entrance feeder, the feed is at outside temperature, which in the spring and in northern areas can be very cold. External feeders require the bees to go to the lowest and coldest part of the hive, which during cold weather they may not be able to do. With a top feeder such as this, the bees can feed day and night, even in cold weather. The feeder is sanitary for several reasons. First, the bees can drink from it, but are not able to get into the feed and contaminate it. For that reason, you can also call it a no-kill feeder, since the bees cannot drown in the feed. Secondly, it is disposable, so next season another sterile feeder is used, unlike the big and bulky top feeders that require cleaning, which may or may not get done properly. The feeder is also very inexpensive for an in-hive feeder. Some of the big bulky in-hive feeders are very costly and others don't work very well, such as inverted feeders which can drip onto the bees and cause them harm. Other advantages of this feeder are it holds a gallon of feed, it is easy to refill, and it can be used as an in-hive water feeder all summer long. I give my bees water through the summer months so they don't have to forage in unclean runoff water that can contain pesticides or harmful chemicals. Providing the bees with clean water promotes a healthy hive, as they drink about a gallon a week. The bees can use more energy collecting honey instead of hauling water. I think you will enjoy using this simple and clean feeder.